What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Koppai Gaming. Today, we will be discussing Disgaea 5 on the Nintendo Switch and how it implements features to scratch that itch for trophies, as well as what some of the reviews have been saying now that the game has been out for a short while, so you can decide if the game is right for you. I am joined once again by Mr. Koppai himself, Zach Risk.
Disgaea!
It's not even a thing?
Nope.
Do people in the game just shout Disgaea before they march into battle?
It's a thing now.
Alright, well, there we go. Yep, we're going to be talking about Disgaea 5. First and foremost, My Nintendo News reports, quote, Nintendo Switch doesn't have a system-wide achievement system, but that didn't stop NIS America from implementing one of its own via Disgaea 5 Complete. The recent release Switch port carries over all of the original PlayStation 4 version's trophies, as well as the notification for acquiring them. However, on Switch, these trophies are cataloged within the game itself, which sees a non-player character keeping a record of every achievement players unlock. I also noted here that Minecraft also has this, if you go to the achievements menu in Minecraft.
Yeah.
But really, I wanted just to lead off with that it's really awesome that with a game so heavily based in, like, you know, these kind of RPGs, these Persona-like games, you know, it's all about, you know, I have all the achievements. I beat the game with this, you know, the rogue character without dying and had this person in my party and, you know, have killed 500 penguins. I'm legit. It's nice to have that in there combined with the record time with the Switch just cataloging how long you've played the game.
Yeah.
Makes me very comfortable with getting Disgaea 5 on the Switch over the PlayStation 4 edition.
One of the coolest things I thought about Pokemon Black and White, and I think it was in Black 2 and White 2, was that award system where
the medals, yeah.
Yeah, the medals. I thought that was really cool, and I was kind of bummed that they kind of ditched that because it seemed, like, I don't know, not too difficult for them to do. And I know, like, with Pokemon Go and stuff, they had the medals to get, and I know a lot of people didn't seem as excited as, like, it seems that was actually beyond completing your Pokedex, something that was actually an achievable goal for that game, you know, that, you know, was attainable. And so that's really cool. I really like that about Minecraft, and especially also Shovel Knight, for example, has the same thing.
Yeah, all the feats,
So you can do that, and I'm probably going to do that on the Switch. Since I've kind of brought those games over, I'm going to do all my achievements there. Instead of on the PlayStation 4, even though the PlayStation 4 counts it a little bit more. It doesn't really matter to me. I can take the screenshot like I did with Mario Kart, and that's perfectly fine for me. Yeah,
just show off. Speaking of which, I wish there was actually the stickers or the stamps in the Nintendo Switch games more often than there has been, like, you know, in-game achievement systems. But if you're wary about getting Disgaea 5 Complete on the Switch because of its lack of trophies, fear not. It is there. Plus, the Switch edition is averaging an 84 on Metacritic. Digitally downloaded, which I've never heard of. This review website that I have personally didn't even know about them. They actually gave the game a perfect score, stating, quote, the main point here is that Nippon Ishi has done a spot-on job with Disgaea 5 in porting it to the Nintendo Switch. This is one of the best tactic JRPGs you can play. It'll last you a long time, become more rewarding the more time you put into it, and runs perfectly Nintendo Switch hardware. You couldn't ask for a better portable game than this, end quote. Which actually, with them hyping it up like that and thinking about how much more I've played games because of the Switch and its portable, quick, snappy UI, this sounds perfect to have one of the best tactic JRPGs ever on one of the best consoles as far as, like, pick up and go and play. Sounds perfect. Nintendo Life, a website that I've actually heard of, gave it an 80 and said, quote, for Disgaea fans, this game is worth a purchase, especially since it includes all the DLC from the original and plays beautifully on the go. For strategy RPG fans, we will still give it a hearty recommendation, but with the proviso that it's more demanding and tougher to master than many of its genre contemporaries. So if you're up for the challenge and time investment and can tolerate its zany characters and settings, which in my mind sounds like an awesome perk, like zany characters and settings, I don't want boring characters and settings, then it's well worth adding to your Switch collection, end quote. with a tiny little a side note from me in the middle there. But yeah, so honestly, it sounds like Nintendo Life said basically the same thing as the perfect score minus. Oh, by the way, it is challenging and it has awesome characters. In case you're not into that, which I love challenging RPGs. So maybe I bet it's just very Japanese culture compared to maybe RPGs we may be used to here in the West. So take that caveat with it. Know that it is very Japanese inspired. Also, a quick note. It sounds like the perfect game for Disgaea fans, and if you're a fan of JRPGs and want an RPG on the Switch, then this game seems to be a must-buy. But what I want to add is, personally, I really want it, and I'll probably be snagging the Japanese version, because I hear that one may have more content, but it also has all the English voice acting and subtitles and captions and menus. And so if you're going to go all out with this because it's a Japanese RPG, go ahead and go all out and get the Japanese version. Just create a separate account on your Switch, make it a Japanese profile. You can buy the game, then play with your American English account, and rack up your score and all that with that. So $60 on the Switch, released on May 23rd, so it's fresh off of the presses. It's a new game. You can probably actually, if you're getting it on Amazon or something, you can still get the 2 weeks discount. If you have Best Buy Gamers Club, you can go grab it there for 20% off. Or if you're getting it digitally, it's just on the Switch, so you can find it there. Zach, you said you were probably going to be picking it up, the Japanese version.
Totally.
Can't wait to grab this. Like when my wife and I just budgeted the other night, and I have some money now between now and ARMS, and maybe this will be a game I can pick up. I'm trying to figure out. I do want a new Switch game. And having an RPG. But the other thing is I barely touched Snake Pass. I haven't even opened, really, Tumbleseed. I haven't even opened Mr. Shifty. I got too many Switch games.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
too many.
The thing is for you, I could see maybe this fitting into your schedule or something. I mean, Mr. Shifty, Snake Pass, all these games that you're playing at the moment, Tumbleseed, those aren't really story-driven. And so you need something, if you're looking for another story to kind of sink your teeth into. That's my only thing with Disgaea so far, is I would have got it day one when it was released on the Japanese eShop, but it was something. I'm playing Zelda still. I'm trying to get through Destiny. There's some story-driven games that I'm playing through, and Disgaea, I feel that once I start playing it, I'm going to want to sink my teeth into it. However, I don't know. Also, I'm kind of doing some different things now where I'm able to multitask some games a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so I might be able to do something like that, but I just think that I am such a huge fan of tactics RPGs. I really wish that I would have got Fire Emblem or Codename Steam. I wish I would have picked that up and tried to get
that was fun.
Tried to play through that. Definitely going to try out this demo. That's going to be really exciting to play.
We might have that in the notes here. There is a demo available for you right now if you want to test it out before you play it. That's what I'm going to be doing later today.
Yeah, so I might play through that whole thing as just a mini version of Disgaea 5 that I can play to satisfy my hunger for it for a while or something. But I really need to get back to Zelda and finish that. I just know that I was sold on Disgaea since I saw it. It seems like definitely. You mentioned that it's very Japanese kind of RPG. They say the zany characters and everything, but I feel that there's something more going on with this a bit than what's that game? It's Shin Tegusami.
Shin Megami.
Yeah, Tensei Fire Emblem hashtag. Which seemed to be a little bit stranger and a little bit emptier, and this just seems to be very full of life and character, and so I'm really excited to get to this eventually. I just my only worry is I hope it's not too dark.
I hope it's not a dark game. It seems very much so. You got your dark, dangerous army, but it also seems like it's a little bit more on the Persona side of things, where it's the penguins are fighters, and it's just
it seems like a really lightheartedness to it. It's dark with lightheartedness.
Which I like.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
So it sounds like it's going to be really awesome. I'm going to put it up move it up on my priority list of games to play. So, and there's a lot of games, and so I'm going to bring it up. I think I'll try to tackle it this year or something. So.
Yeah, sounds awesome. And let us know in the comment section down below if you picked up the Japanese version or if you're going to be picking up the North America version now that it's been out, or if you've already picked it up, let us know what your thoughts are of the game, if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, and if you would recommend it to us or anyone else in the comment section. Be sure to have some discussion down there below. Also, click that subscribe button if you want to support us, and click the like button if you liked this discussion on Disgaea 5 with the trophies and the reviews, and also click that notification button if you want to be notified of when we post new videos. We're going to be posting a discussion similar to this on Street Fighter 2 Ultra tomorrow, and we also have a little feature going up about the future of Fire Emblem, and so be sure to check all that out. But until next time, all right. These are fun.
Yeah, definitely. That went out a little bit. We went like double that when we just get carried away with these because they're.
Yeah, but it's nice that it's like not like within the podcast, so it's just like these separate videos. Like if someone were to see like a 9-minute video
like
in their feed,
mini podcasts. It's like we're doing little mini episodes.
It's like the Game Explain discussions, but without 40 minutes long of just people ranting on about something, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I think they're like a little bit more contained. I like them. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
See how they go. Alrighty.
All right. We'll end this call.